Hey everyone, please check out my Marvel and Harry Potter channel. I'm really working around the clock to bring you guys Vader Episode 2.
We would be honored if you would join us.
Hey guys, how are you all doing? I have a little request for you, rather maybe a bargain. If we can get 30,000 likes on this video here, I'm going to release the teaser trailer to Episode 2 in just a couple days. Help me out, help the channel, and enjoy the video. In a recent video I made, I discussed how Vader disassociated himself from Anakin for the first time. This happened on Mustafar, and you guys might remember the video just a couple days ago. Now, a lot of you asked me to make a video covering everything Anakin did on Mustafar to the Separatists, so that's what this video will cover. I'm going to include a piece from the last video, and then I'm going to continue on it, including everything that he did up until killing Newt Gunray. The book and movie events are completely different. The book offers a much more dark, powerful, and descriptive version of what Anakin did. There are some pretty graphic parts, and I wish they would have showed this in the film because it just shows his ultimate raw power at that moment, but unfortunately, we didn't, and we just get it in the book. So here it is, and then we can talk about it afterwards. As Vader lands down on Mustafar, Palpatine speaks to Newt Gunray when the question of Lord Vader's arrival has been confirmed. As Sidious promises them a large reward in Vader's hands for them, the transmission ends and Vader walks into the doorway. Sandhill beat the others to the greeting. Welcome, Lord Vader. Now, obviously, this is not Sandhill, this is Newt Gunray. Things do change in the script, in the book, and the film, so keep that in mind. His elongated legs almost tangled with each other in his rush to shake the hand of the Sith Lord. On behalf of the leadership of the Confederacy of Independent Systems, let me be the first to... Very well, you will be the first. The cloaked figure stepped inside and made a gesture with a black-gloved hand. Blast doors slammed across every exit. The control panel exploded in a shower of sparking wires. The cloaked figure threw back its hood. Sandhill recoiled, hands flapping like panicked birds sewn to his wrists. You're Anakin Skywalker! Before a fountain of blue-white plasma burned into his chest, curving through a loop that charred all three of his hearts, the Separatist leadership watched in frozen horror as the corpse of the head of the intergalactic banking clan collapsed like a deep-powered protocol droid. The resemblance, Darth Vader said, is deceptive. Within the Separatist leadership bunker's control center were dozens of combat droids. There were armed and armored guards. There were automated defense systems. There were screams and tears and pleas for mercy. None of them mattered. Poggle the Lesser, Archduke of Geonosis, scrambled like an animal through a litter of severed arms and legs and heads, both metal and flesh, whimpering, fluttering his ancient gauzy wings until a bar of lightning flash-burned his own head free of his neck. Shu Mai, President and CEO of the Commerce Guild, hands clasped before her, tears streaming down her shriveled cheeks.
We were promised a reward,
she gasped.
A handsome reward.
I am your reward, the Sith Lord said. You don't find me handsome?
Please,
she screeched through her sobbing.
Please.
The blue-white blade cut into and out from her skull, and her corpse swayed. A negligent flip of the wrist slashed through her column of neck rings. Her brain-burned head tumbled to the floor. The only sound, then, was a panicky stutter of footfalls as Wat Tambor and the two Nemoidians scampered along a hallway toward a nearby conference room. The Sith Lord was in no hurry to pursue. All the exits from the control center were blast-shielded, and they were sealed, and he had destroyed the controls. The conference room was, as the expression goes, a dead end. Darth Vader left nothing living behind when he walked from the main room of the control center. Casually, carelessly, he strolled along the hallway, scoring the Durasteel wall with the tip of his blade, enjoying the sizzle of disintegrating metal as he had savored the smoke of charred alien flesh. The conference room door was closed, a barrier so paltry would be an insult to the blade. A black-gloved hand made a fist. The door crumpled and fell. The conference room was walled with transparasteel. Beyond, obsidian mountains rained fire upon the land. Rivers of lava embraced the settlement. Rune Hako, aide and confidential secretary to the Viceroy of the Trade Federation, tripped over a chair as he stumbled back. He fell to the floor, shaking like a grub in a frying pan. Wait, is that Anakin using Force Lightning in the concept art? Trying to scramble beneath the table.
Stop! He cried. Enough! We surrender! Do you understand? You can't just kill us!
The Sith Lord smiled. Can't I?
We are unarmed! We surrender! Please! Please! You're a Jedi!
You fought a war to destroy the Jedi. Vader stood above the shivering Nemoidian, smiling down upon him, then fed him half a meter of plasma.
congratulations on your success. The Sith Lord stepped over Hako's corpse to where Wat Tambor clawed uselessly at the transparasteel wall with his armored gauntlets. The head of the Techno Union turned at his approach, cringing, arms lifted to shield his faceplate from the flames in the dragon's eyes.
Please, I'll give you anything you want.
The blade flashed twice. Tambor's arms fell to the floor, followed by his head. Thank you. Darth Vader turned to the last living leader of the Confederacy of Independent Systems, Newt Gunray. Viceroy of the Trade Federation, stood trembling in an alcove, blood-tinged tears streaming down his green-mottled cheeks.
The war,
he whimpered.
The war is over. Lord Sidious promised. He promised we would be left in peace.
His transmission was garbled. The blade came up.
He promised you would be left in pieces.
And that is literally the end of everything Anakin did on Mustafar to the Separatists. Now, if this was actually incorporated in the film, it would have gone down in history, just like the rest of the movie. To really see Anakin's full-blooded rage in the film, especially at this moment after its transformation into Darth Vader and harnessing all of the dark side, after killing the younglings and all the Jedi at the temple and betraying his friends, I believe this would have been his possibly darkest moment in the film, at least as Anakin Skywalker still, in human form. This scene, coupled with everything he would have done at the Jedi Temple, would have been my two favorite scenes in the film. However, we only got them in the book, and I hope that this video could have brought some light to it and made you guys realize just how savage and evil Anakin had become, and how cool, I should say, he just absolutely annihilated everyone. Now, as we can see, some of Anakin's one-liners were a little bit clunky and funny, but that just brings it all back to the prequels and how awesome they were. I, for one, would love to see something like this, maybe even a fan film. Heck, I would love to create something like this. If you guys want me to create a fan film of everything Anakin did on Mustafar, just let me know in the comments. I'm sure it'd be much cheaper than making episode 2. But at the end of the day, that's just a thought. I hope you're all excited for the trailer I got coming for episode 2. I want you all to stay tuned and turn your bell notifications on, just so you can be the first to see all the updates I have. If you support the channel, please join the join button, or maybe check out my Patreon. I thank you for everything you have done for me, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, remember, the Force will be with you always.
Now, fulfill your destiny.